Good morning, Lana Scott Lighthouse. So guys, this is a reading for the air sign, for the water signs. And here lately, my readings have kind of started to change. So what's been happening is I've been getting pictures that my spirit guides and angels have been sending me, and then it's weird because they give me these little pieces. It's like, I don't know, like right before I go to sleep, like I had been getting, people for quite a while there. And then I've done some candle meditations for those because those are passed on ancestors and loved ones that want to get a message out. But now the spirit guides and angels have come in and said, well, we're going to give you these little intuitive pictures, and then when I go and I pull the cards, I get the whole story and it explains everything that's going on. So my readings have been going a little bit differently lately because I've been getting a lot of message about evolution and regeneration, but today's message is a little different. So what they were sending me was I kept seeing this house, and it's kind of and I don't know if it's meant it's meant for someone or for some of you, and it's talking about movement. They're talking about somebody, or maybe quite a few of you, that have picked up from one location to another, and they're showing me a specific house, and this is either meant an actual reality, or this house is meant to be allegorical. In other words, it's a journey that you're on. Take it how it resonates with you. So they're showing me this house on a cliff, and where one corner of it is either facing where the sun comes up or the sun goes down. And they're showing me on one side of the house, they're showing me, I'm looking at it, the back wall of it, and there's this big giant picture window. And then when you go around the corner of it, there's these two big giant glass doors, and either the morning sun's coming in and lighting up that whole area of the house, or the sun's going down and lighting up that whole area of the house. Take it how it resonates for you. Or it may be an actual house that you've seen, been to, that you just moved to, because they are talking about this movement thing. So this isn't going to resonate for everyone. Some of you may see parts of what's going on with you in this timeline. Some of you may not. Take it how it resonates for you. So first of all, they're saying that for the present overall energy, we've got flowing river. And they're talking about some of you with the desire to want more flow in your life, things to be better than they were because of something that happened in the past, okay? And they're saying that there's been some kind of a movement where like I said, either physically or mentally, emotionally, psychic, whatever. Somebody has done this kind of movement because they want more flow in their life. They were feeling stagnant where they were, okay? And they have achieved that because here we've got the sun coming up or going down, depending on how you look at it, walking in beauty. So somebody has come to themselves in some way, okay? They're making me feel like there's been some kind of past trauma that brought this about, either a death in the family, a divorce, and this could be a man or a woman, someone actually literally picking up and moving from one part of the country to another, or making some major decisions to totally change about how they are doing things, what kind of decisions that you're making, okay? So, and once this has happened, they then gave me for underneath at the base of the matter, the smudging ceremony card and the prayer feather. So what they're talking about here is, in the energy of this, for the water signs, they're saying that once you've gotten to this new space, place, time, okay, they're showing cleansing, clarity of mind, and a prayer that now things are going to be better because now you're more at ease. Again, this is having come through some kind of trauma, some kind of regeneration or evolution, actually physically having moved through divorce, like I said, or a death in the family, or something like that. Okay, so I didn't pull any rooms for this one. I'm gonna pull some at the end of the reading. So let me tell y'all what they've given me. So the first card that they gave me was the Talisman, which is showing going on this journey. Okay. And with the talisman, they're pointing out that this is your wishes, your hopes, your dreams for something better to be in your life, or a hope and a prayer that when you get to this new place, space, time, that everything is now going to make sense to you. You're going to have a better life. You're going to make better decisions for yourself. You're going to have healed. And they're saying that you're bringing all your wishes, hopes, and dreams with you for this. Okay? And again, some of you can be actually just starting out on this road, looking for balance in your life. Or some of you could already be at the end of this road, having already moved. Maybe someone that's divorced that's taken their kids, or even husband, wife, and kids, or no kids, just whatever. You've moved from one place to another, because the reason why that happened was everything was feeling stagnant in the old place, and you just felt like you were just going around and around in circles. And they're saying that going around and around, either mentally or actually physically, because it was the same old, that you just felt like you were digging yourself deeper and deeper into some kind of hole, rather emotionally or mentally, or you know, the job was, you just needed a change. Okay. So then the next card they gave me was solitude. So they're talking about the solitude. Actually, in the goblins are the two that come, but they're saying that while sitting in this energy at the old, you were discovering new things about yourself, or new desires, new things that you wanted to do, saying, maybe I just need to get away either from this job or this place or this trauma. Okay, and coming to the conclusion that something better is supposed to be in my life, or I want to bring something better in my life. Okay, because we have all this water here, and it's making me think of psychic energy, emotional energy, and the light is making me think of wanting to bring new stuff into your life. Okay, and with the goblins card coming up next, it feels like in some sort of way, some kind of, maybe you even have some kind of temporary mental illness, or there was mental illness, or some kind of like depression, or feeling so stuck in the mud and isolated that you felt like you were not really drowning. They're just saying that so many things were weighing on you, like maybe the place where you were at, there was just so many memories, so many things that you just you didn't want to have to deal with anymore. Maybe you'd even started healing, okay? And there were people, places, and things, every time you saw them were making you think, you know, I just don't want to deal with this time, this place, or even with this energy anymore, because you felt like it was more negative or more detrimental to you, your family, or your mental self, the health of your emotional well-being, to be stuck in that spot, because the same places, people, whatever it was that you kept seeing was making this, you know, the energy was feeling heavy. Okay, and so you decided it was time for a change. And Goblins is a 5 card, so 5 is all about change, right? And intuitively, because next we have 51, which is the Moonlight card, and on an intuitive level, and your wisdom, I love the fact she has an hourglass here, guys. I just found this hourglass, and I've added it to my, I hope y'all like it. But you were feeling like time was running out, that your intuition was telling you it was time to go do something else. You felt like you were being guided to do something different. Okay? So, and with everything that you knew from your past, you just felt like where you were at, you would just come to a corner where you couldn't move on. Okay? And the next card they give us is the Wizard of Wellness. So I'm the Wizard of Wellness, of awareness. I'm picking up as like your higher self, knowing what's better for you. And again, you see the spirals in the background. You just felt like it was just time to move on, to get to where you could feel centered and whole again. And so that's why you decided to make some kind of a move or a different choice for yourself. Okay? Because you just felt like, you know, there's so much where I'm at, and it's just, the energy's stagnant. I don't feel like I'm growing. I don't feel like I'm changing, and it's just time to move on. Okay? So you went to this new place, or changed up jobs, or however it was, you did some kind of change, right? And when you did this, after a while, you started feeling better. You did some healing. You did some maybe some purification. Maybe you, even because of the smudging ceremony, the prayer feather, maybe if you did move to a new place, you cleansed the house, you cleansed yourself, you meditated, you asked your angels and spirit guides, maybe you even went to go seek out medical help for temporary medication, or being able to talk through grief counseling or divorce counseling or something, or even childhood things that were related. Okay, just take it how it resonates for you. And when you do this, it's feeling like new ideas are starting to come up. Your higher self is looking down on you, or is merging with you, and you're saying, I don't feel so small anymore. I don't feel so new ideas start popping up, and in this new place, new time, you just start feeling growth, okay? And you feel like the universe is smiling at you, your higher self. You just start to get new ideas and new ways of how you want to do your life, okay? Because like I said, it could be an allegorical move where you literally in your mind say, okay, I'm gonna quit this job, I've got this new job I want to do, or I got these new ideas I want to do, because I just can't stand being stuck anymore, okay? So that's when all these new ideas come to you, is when you have, the next card we have is the movement. When you do this move, either mentally, physically, take it however it resonates. And with this little windmill at the top, they're pointing out that it's now when the winds of change come in. And something that starts off small with you from your higher self, okay, with the hot air balloon here, it starts creating some movement. You start getting the new ideas, getting the new, feeling like you're moving into a better place, okay? And the next card that we have is the Into the Unknown. And with the little bird here, I feel like one of your angels, or specifically one of your guides, is nudging you in that direction. And they're letting you know that you are safe and secure, okay, going into this new direction, even though you're not sure, maybe some of your ideas or some of the things you want to do, maybe you're not really sure how they're going to quite work out, but you're going to have trust and faith in the universe, okay? And I've started seeing rainbows as being connected, really connected to your angels, ancestors, passed on loved ones, and spirit guides, or even just one or two of them that you meet on the astral level during your sleep, and you're becoming more integrated. At this time, whenever this happens for you, you just know that you're doing the right thing. Even though you're not sure everything that's going to come about for you, you feel like this is the key to your future. You just feel like this is going to be better for you, okay? And with the next card we have, that is the Come Together card. When you make this move, change jobs, or however it is that you do this movement going into the unknown, you actually start meeting things start coming together for you. You start feeling whole again. You start feeling like, there with this bright sunny color in the background, it just feels like things start feeling better, working better. They start feeling like there's more flow now. With the flowing river card, it feels like these two really go together, that things are now starting to flow for you. You've come to yourself in some way, and maybe even new people in your life, or new ideas. Your chakras are lining up. You're starting to find balance that you didn't have before. Everything inside of you is feeling more settled. You're more positive. You've got more confidence. You've got more that feeling of, I know where I'm going, or I'm healing. I know something better is for me. And you are listening to your spirit guides and angels and ancestors, okay? The little bird up here always makes me feel like that, either through music, dreams, or them actually psychic dreams, in whatever way. Maybe you're driving down the car one day and you hear a song on the radio. My guys, my ears are going off. And they say, and you hear one line out of a song, okay? Or you see a sign that you pass on the highway a million times, and all of a sudden it has a new sign up there, and it says something that you go, oh wow, and something clicks off for you, goes off in your mind that just suddenly fills you with hope and excitement, and in this new place, this new time, and you get some kind of aha moment with it, okay? And then we've got the Bone Collector card, which is telling me that somewhere, because the Bone Collector, she's the one that is holding something from your childhood or from a past memory, something that you've forgotten about with these bones in the background, okay, that you, at a particular time going into the future, she brings it to you. And it's something that gets dredged up from your subconscious that comes into your conscious mind with this rabbit here, which rabbits are fertility, right? And it's been this little idea that's been back in this cage, and it suddenly comes to the forefront, okay? Rather through a song or through a conversation you overhear or something like that. And all of a sudden, you have even more excitement, more feeling like something's been healed for you, that's healed something from the past, from some past trauma or whatever this was that you experienced from the past. It starts to come, you start to move forward even faster now. And with the wishing well coming next, it's saying now new wishes, new dreams start coming to light. And you no longer want to look at the past. And you've got this butterfly here to me, which to me is talking loudly about transformation. You take one last look back at the past and you say, I'm letting that go. And with this mask up here, I feel like it floating up into the sky makes me feel like you're now seeing something. It feels like your angels, your spirit guides, the bone collector has brought you this thing that maybe you now even recognize it, of what this past, if it's something from your childhood, a past trauma, that you suddenly get a memory of and you go, oh, that's where all that sadness comes from. Or something that you felt during some kind of moment of trauma, you put two and two together with an aha moment, okay? And you start making sense of it, and you're saying, okay, now I'm definitely going into the future, and I know what I want to do. But next card we have is the unexpected visitors. And this is telling me all about light being shined on whatever it was that you're letting go of now. Meeting new people in this new place, or even learning something new about yourself that is now going to take fruit, is going to bear fruit, is going to give you a feeling of more confidence, again, more ideas, more letting go of the poison, I guess. And maybe you even meet new people that through a casual conversation, you hear something. They're showing me one of the cards from one of the other decks by Colette of it's called the Cledon card, and it talks about just in a casual conversation, someone says something that it becomes like an oracle for you, because your spirit guides and angels are saying, pay attention to that little nugget right there, whatever that may be. Rather something that you hear on TV, in a conversation you overhear, in a conversation you have, something you hear on the radio, some kind of little nugget comes in that now all of a sudden sets you off. Because the last card we have at the reading here is Vision Quest. Sets you off on a new direction in some sort of way that is going to bring in a lot more happiness. Maybe, again, you come to yourself in some way. Things start flowing a lot better. Maybe you take some classes, or maybe you go through some kind of hypnosis, or you, in some sort of way, something now makes it so that you have more clarity, even more so, because some of these ideas from the Gentle Gardener, okay, have started to, with this new move, this new place, new time, start setting you off on a new course of doing something different, okay? And I think that is really huge, guys, because that is just, they're saying even maybe possibly jumping one or two timelines again. And I do occasionally get that in my readings about, the new decisions make new things. But whatever it is, I don't know if it's going to involve this house or not that they keep showing me. But they showed me the house last night and this morning. And then when I pulled the cards, there was the reading. Okay. I didn't pull any runes of this, but I am going to pull a couple of runes. Let's see, I think they're behind me, to give y'all maybe some extra clarity. So I'm just going to move these up. Any other message for these water signs? Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Any other message? Any other message? Okay, so the first rune they've got here is Kina's Reverse, which is talking about closing off all this trauma, negativity, whatever it is that was causing this unhappiness, this trauma, or the reason why you moved. Then we have the movement, which is just going right along with the moving on and wanting to do something better for yourself in some sort of way. We also have Perth reverse, or Perth here, which is also talking about uncovering that whatever it was that you didn't see before. Maybe you even discover it in this new place, okay, which is now going to bring a lot more joy with this vision quest because you discover something. I don't know what kind of treasure it is that you discover, but they're saying you discover something that is like a treasure to you, okay, on this new vision quest. Maybe you discover something about yourself or some old memories come dredged up that now that you're able to look at them clearly, or maybe even some memories of something that was said and done in the past that comes forth and is shining bright for you. What are they saying? That shines bright for you, that takes you on a new path of self-discovery, they're saying. Okay, let me see. Again, there we've got the flow, and then we have foundation, ancestral lines, ancestral angels, ancestors, new foundations. So whatever this kind of movement is that you discover, it's going to bring a lot more happiness, and you're going to feel like you did the right thing, whether it was leave a job, move across country, seek out this therapist or whatever to find out what this what's always causing you sadness, because we do have a little bit of some kind of emotional and some kind of energy that is making you feel like you're stuck. But it does get shined a light on, and you do get some kind of help to clear that up, which causes you to do this move or whatever. Okay, guys. That flipped over all by itself. Kicking the past to the curb, protection. Your angels, your ancestors looking out for you. Okay. Guys, I think that's pretty big there. Okay. Take this how it resonates, but it does give you something new. Just shows up that just in whatever way this vision quest pops up for you, that just brings in a lot of more joy and a more flow than what there was before. And they're telling me this timeline itself is not something that happens overnight. This is something that you could be anywhere on this journey, because it's encompassing more people than just one or two of you. Take it how it resonates. But this is what they're giving me. All right, guys. Lana Scott Lighthouse. Guys, be a light in the darkness. If you can't help someone else, help yourself. Whatever changes that your spirit guides and angels are telling you to make, they're saying it's for your own best good and you're a better future for you and your family. Take that how it resonates. Not all of you have families. Maybe it's just you and your dog. Maybe it's you and your kids. Maybe it's you, your husband, and your kids, and your animals. Take it how it resonates. It's going to be different for everybody. Okay, guys, that's what I have for you. Lighthouse.